Today is October 31st, 2021. Happy Halloween. It's the Harry Thomas Show. The websites are located at harrythomas.info, harrythomasshow.com. I'm your host, Harry Thomas, and we're in school today. Nope, back at the still at the hospital. I want to give you a little update. What's been going on up here? I think it's pretty cool. So I've been up here, be coming up on a month. Be coming up on a month, yeah, soon. And A couple weeks at the downtown hospital, a couple weeks up here at the private room here up at the campus. Beautiful bird's eye view, breathtaking view I get to have in my own private room every night up here. I order a cheeseburger and fries because the hospital food sucks here, man. I'm just going to say it straight out, YouTube. I am not going to get into anything. Every time I go to make a video for you guys, something screws up. Either I have a technical failure or you know how I get, I digress into something that Google just wants to censor. And I can't get this bad, you know, this channel banned for you guys because I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you about a few things that I think I can hear. But yeah, so I come down. I've had 3 surgeries here so far. And, since the original one that didn't take after a month, and then the screws popped out. I had 4 screws in a plate, broke my femur bone. I keep saying fibia, whatever, but femur bone, the big bone, the big boy, the trunk. But it's right where the joint of the knee starts, and then it split 7 inches up. And you say, Harry, how'd you do that? Tripping over my own 2 feet. I've been a diabetic for longer than I haven't been a diabetic in my life. So I have that neuropathy. So I have absolutely no feeling at all in my feet at all. It's not even numb. There's dead, no feeling, and it goes all the way up into my shin area that way before there's any feeling start. So that's how it is. And I was coming around a bend, and there was a high curb around that bend. And not only that, I whacked my face coming down, man. It took me off guard. And I thought I was going to walk this off, and that was right there. It's January 1st. Started, or July 1st, and started the show August 4th with a broken leg. So luckily, maybe I broke the leg, started the show because I had nothing else to do. But Google's been wanting to get me off of here because they don't like me talking about stuff that people up here in the hospital are they're angry about, So they realize now that I've been up here a month that I've been doing a podcast. That's what we call it, podcast. Harry Thomas Show, and they say, "Well, what do you do that on?" And I tell them the topics that that I do over at the real Harry Thomas Show at Bitchute.com that you could find at the main website harrythomas.info. So, and they say, "Oh, really?" And I'll tell you, they're not happy about it. Nobody's happy to be forced to do things they don't want to do, or they feel that is against the law and stuff. And it is, and it's a bum deal, and I really feel bad about it. But I benefit because they treat me like a rock star up here. Everybody is so friendly. They treat me like a king up here. They make sure I get what I want on my food, with my hamburger and my fries, and my what I get for breakfast every day, scrambled eggs and a bagel, and my yogurt at every meal. I get my pretzels for snack and a couple odds and ends here and there. But pretty much basically the thing because I tried 4 or 5 of the meals and they were just awful, god awful, bland, no nothing to it. I'll take the hamburger and fries every for 2 meals a day. There is a one that I liked and I get that meal, but that's about it. And that was a pasta and meatball. I didn't even like the meatloaf. I do like the mashed potatoes. Sometimes I throw that a side in of mashed potatoes or a green salad if I can stay away from the iceberg lettuce. We're I like to talk about over here on this YouTube channel how we can nurture our bodies. At least I wanted to. My general idea, the way David Wilcock had me thinking YouTube was like now was the way he was talking about the letter of the day, like Sesame Street would say, "Hey kids, today our letter of the day is Q." Can you say Q? Yeah. Our letter of the day, kids, is Q. Oh no, Q. We can't say no Q no more. Nobody like Q. No, but he was like, oh, ooh, I can't say this name. It's all code words. So I got on for the first few shows. The third set got banned. And then so did what ended up being the fifth show, because then I couldn't post for a month. And it was a mess. But so here we are anyway, and we're talking about this news story. The invasion of Taiwan is the crisis for the Great Reset. Now, I don't know if that's a code word. Now that we were just talking about David Wilcock, is this a code word? The Great Reset? Is this the Build Back Better Biden bullshit plan or business? They're giving us the business. Did you know that they're going to give $500,000 for the people who jumped the fence illegally here to get in this country than those of us that were born here and paid our ticket and got a full ticket? And they're just letting people who hop the fence and stuff come right on in. Not that there's a fence or anything, but people who are here don't even have a name. They're just giving them money, $500,000, up to $1,000,000 per family. That's what's in that agriculture bill, that Build Back Biden bullshit bill, uh, and uh, and it's part of this Great Reset plan, part of the New World Order's mode of control. Um, I'm not sure here if I'm even going to say this here on YouTube because I don't think I'm gonna. And I don't think I'm going to play Greg Reese anymore because I tried to play something on the YouTube video and ended up having to be a Bitchute video. I had to go over to the real Harry Thomas show where I am a user and I support that over there because that is the home of free speech, I call it. I don't even know who it is or whatever. To tell you the truth, I just stumbled across it. But they let me talk shit and say whatever I want. So I'm over there saying whatever, but I'm not going to play a clip from that. I'll tell you that much. You know what I mean? But they're all at this G20 summit. You know what I'm saying? And they're pushing the agenda of what I was saying before on YouTube here. Because Google is saying that they're going to start not letting you make money off of any kind of global warming talk or climate change talk or greenhouse gas talk or what else was it? There was all kinds of names they had for it, but yeah, so that's how they slowly implement things into tyranny. Is they start out slow. Well, we're not going to monetize the videos. if it goes against the global consensus on global warming and climate change, or whatever name that they're going to come up with next. So then there'll be an outrage of this and that, and they'll play it up in the media, and the next thing you know, you'll be banned. 3 strikes, you're out, just like it is with COVID-19 and any kind of election talk about what happened on January 9th, 69. Ooh, man, it's always them three numbers, the magic numbers. But I can't say that on YouTube. But anyway, the less I say over here, the better off I am. But I tell you, man, it's been really, really enlightening to talk to people up here um, who are professionals directly affected and directly working the the stuff that's going into the Great Reset, because that's what they're using is the global warming, and they're using the pandemic stuff, and they're going to start using the, continue drumming it up with the media. And like I had said on past shows, personally, they have a lot of our stuff in their toolboxes. And one of the things that they've had in their tool chest for a while is the fake alien invasion. And it sounds bizarre and all, but one of my last videos that I just put out is like, are they bloodthirsty sacrifice demons from hell doing this? Is that who's the men behind the curtain? Is this what our leaders do? And are they shape shifting reptilian David Icke people, or are they worse than that? Are they not demonic, or are they just playing when they're over at Bohemian Grove? Is them just rumors because they got caught, playing games over in the Redwood Forest, over there. But I've been having a lot of fun talking to the people at the hospital, and I would say 8 out of 10 see things the same way I do. About how illegal this is and how unconstitutional things are and tyrannical that our leaders are being and our ruling class. And I get to get privy to a few things here and there. Check that out, and I talked about it. I think I talked about it on YouTube, but I don't think you can, though. I don't want to risk it. Because I risked it one time over, what did I do? I risked it over a biscuit, and it got banned. I got banned over a biscuit here on YouTube a long time ago. But it's up over at Bitchute.com, the real Harry Thomas Show. And it's up at Rumble, the Harry Thomas Show. At Rumble. That's my dump site. Did you see what Rand Paul's been doing? Oh, yeah, Rand Paul, man. You go, dude. Jim Jordan. Oh, yeah, and there's that other girl, Lauren, starts with a B. Bobar, something like that. We need some more heroes in this country, man. We need some more sheriffs like that one up there in Los Angeles. And what about in New York City? What the hell, man? They lost. They got to come to work tomorrow. Maybe some of them not coming to work tomorrow. Or maybe some of them have to come to work tomorrow, but they ain't going to get a paycheck. They're in appeals court or something. Wow. It's a backwards 1984 world, and we're all in here spinning in dryer mode. And I think the machine doesn't work anymore. when we get out of here, nobody's coming to rescue us. We got to get out of here ourselves. We got to get ourselves out of this. We got ourselves into it. And I hate to say it like that, but we allowed ourselves to be boiled like the frog. We allowed ourselves to be lullabied into a deep, deep sleep. Oh, oh yeah, I don't have to worry about anything. I live in a country where we got the biggest military in the world. Oh, our leaders run shit in this country. Yeah, we're at the G20 right now, the big 20 summit of the 20 most powerful. We're at the top, baby. Oh yeah, our military's the best. We're the best. Hello? Hello, America? 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 Yeah, wake up. Wake up, America. Yeah, oh, no. Yeah, no, it's Harry Thomas here. Yeah, no, you don't know me. No, I just stopping by because I noticed you've been asleep for a long time. No, I'm just another fellow American who's down on his luck. No, I just stopped by to wake you up a little bit to let you know that they're destroying the Constitution of the United States. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're after the Republic. Oh, right now? Yeah. No, it's 1984, and it's a brave new world out here. It feels like the Twilight Zone, but it's being run like a bunch of buffoons that are writing like the new episodes of The Outer Limits. It just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we know. We need you to wake up because you took an oath to the Constitution to protect us. Yeah, no one else is going to do it. Yeah, you're a common American. That's why I'm here. No, don't go back to sleep. No, I'm not kidding. This isn't a Lewis Carroll novel episode. No, this isn't. This isn't the Ghost of Christmas Past. You got to get up now, America. It's time to wake up. The tyrants are here. This is time to practice what our founding fathers told us to do against tyrants. And they said, you could have this republic we're going to give you. And we're going to give you these documents, Bill of Rights. The first two we're going to put right up there because they're very important. Free speech, freedom to assemble, and your right to bear arms. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice for target shooting. Yeah, you could make some good sporting out of it and feed your family and stuff. Yeah, but we also want to make sure that you're protected against some tyrants because they sneak up. Yeah, usually they're in bankers' clothes. Yeah, you know, carpetbaggers and all that. They got all kinds of names. They like to switch their names in their attire. Yeah. Oh, well, their biggest game is usually to take over the money system, and then once they do that, they put in a little psychological control, you know. And I don't know how far you guys are in science now, but Benjamin Franklin was telling me of these great visions he has with science, and he thinks that they're going to come a long way with biological warfare. Oh yeah, probably kill a lot of dissenters along the way. Yeah, they don't want dissenters. They No, they would like the large army of slaves. Yeah, at this point, but not dissenters. You have been warned. I've been warning you. I was talking to some people around here, and they said, Harry, I wouldn't have believed you 5 years ago, 2 years ago, a year ago, 6 months ago. I mean, all kinds of people. They're like, yeah, we called people like you kooks and conspiracy theorists, and they're fully awake now, man. And that's what I'm saying, man, is This is Paul Revere calling, man. It's time to wake up. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Talk to your neighbors. I don't know what to do. I ain't got nothing special going on myself. I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger because of the message. But I don't know. Wake up your neighbors. Go around, start waking people up, man. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm Paul Revere. I'm going by the name Harry Thomas. All I want you to do is wake people up too, man. Tell them what's going on. It's time. It's time. Oh yeah, we've been taken over by the communists. Yeah, they waited till the World War II generation was dead because they're son of bitches. Yeah, but there's a lot of websites out there that are banned and everything. There's one that has a lot of videos, and it just happens to be called Banned.video. And there's a lot of documentaries out about the current crises that you can't talk about now under George Orwell's 1984 Big Brother system that we're under, you know? And everybody in society is walking around like Brave New World. So when you see them people who are popping the happy pills, wake them up. Let them know. When they're sitting around, they're drinking the happy juice, watching the football game. Let them know, hey, Paul Revere told me to wake up. It's time to go. Like that Pink Floyd song. It's time to go. It's time to go. Yeah, so the one thing that they don't want is us to wake the hell up. Because then there's less of us. There's always less of them, but then there's more of us to deal with. But it's a, might this be up before the witching hour? We got 30 minutes to approve this video. I think it's clean enough to pass the censors. If not, then you've already made it to bitchute.com. Join the resistance today. Join the resistance today. There's a great guy, Mike Adams. He has a website, naturalnews.com. I've been listening to him for years. Credibility, phew, I'd give him A100, 5 stars. I don't know what do they do on eBay, or what is it now, DoorDash or the Eat Place, or I don't know how they rank it, but yeah, Class A, man. Paul Joseph Watson, always loved his work. And you know what? I don't care what people say about Alex Jones over at Infowars.com. The guy and his staff are working damn hard to get information out of that place in Austin, Texas. So if you don't like his personality, I'll tell you what, I was checking it out and there was this app that I found on Roku called Cloud TV. And it's got the stream of band.video running 24 hours a day. And in fact, it's even got a free DVR of it, or rewind. You can go back and watch shows and fast forward through all the vitamin commercials if you want, if that's what turns you off. Or if it's Alex's personality that turns you off, they got other um, people on there now. I like a couple of the guys. One of the guys sarcastic as hell. He does the what is it, the War Room or something? I don't know. They arrested him with the other people on that day that you're not supposed to talk about over here on Google. He was reporting. He had reporters. They're real reporters. They have freedom of the press still. Even though the mainstream freedom of the press think it's freedom to lie and scam you and mess with your mind. And that's a crime. But no, so there's this beautiful, beautiful redheaded reporter over there. I love her work. She had to go rogue. You get back. You get back in the corner. She was working, I think, for CBS, or was that another woman that was working for CBS and had to go rogue? But either way, if you really want to be a real reporter in this business, you got to go rogue. The girl over there, her name's Chrissy something, but I'll tell you what, it's cloud. You can do a search in the Roku store. It downloads for free. It's got a bunch of free stuff, and they're selling premium channel services there. I checked out the free trial. You know, the premium channel. There's better services out there. I think that one does come with a good music selection, but either way, free InfoWars, free news channels, and a whole bunch of free channels. Anyway, I'm not making any money off that. I don't even know who them people are over there. I just stumbled across it one day in the merry, merry month of May, trying to fight this info war. Another thing that I stumbled across years ago, back in, I don't know, must have been '07 or '08, was this place called 12160.org. And we had a thing going called Fearless Broadcasting, where we do little news stories and stuff. And be different members that did stuff like that, and post it up on the site. But that thing's still going at 12160.info. Big shout out to the blogs and the discussions, the videos, and all the stuff and the information that's being shared over there on that social network. The social network resisting the New World Order. I'm just going to do plugs right now on YouTube because I can't talk about David Wilcock and his Q theory. And that's another thing, man. John Durham ain't coming to save the world. You heard me say it in my other thing. Superman ain't coming. None of them are coming. It's us. It's up to us to wake each other up and to evolve each other in the awakening that we're in. Because it's all a process. But right now, we need to move it up, man. And the thing is these globalists and their erratic behavior and their greed and their insatiable quest for domination, they're pushing the limits a little fast. Don't tell me this town ain't got no heart. Maybe you took too much too fast. Maybe you had too much too fast. Or maybe you had too much too fast. Yeah. Yeah, what's shaking down on Shakedown Street? Are we going to beat these son of a bitches? We're the greatest country in the world. The greatest experiment, they say. We kick ass. Don't be afraid just because it's our own people that we have to kick ass against. Come on, you don't think they're going to put their weapons down against us? I don't know, they're training them not to, and they have been for a long time. With these Virginia fusion reports, this other nonsense, but that's why I can't do backpacks. I can't do, let's eat healthy and let's meditate and let's rise our healthy family unit up and let's start in the home. We ain't got time for that shit. We're in a crisis situation right here, man. We're in the end game of the Illuminati, the New World Order, the cabal, the 26th letter of the alphabet. The deep state. Yeah, David. I don't mean to make fun of David. I'll tell you what, I like David. And I respect David. And I like the fact that David did meditations at the end. I'd really like to know what the ratio of people that actually hung out about it. But I believe what he says, that you get enough people to do a meditation, you can change the world. Because for every reaction, for every action, there's equal and opposite reaction. And we're reacting to the New World Order and their global takeover and their thirst for world domination and a reduction of population of 90%, according to the Georgia Guidestones. 500,000 people. 500,000,000 people, I think. It's written in all kinds of languages. They weren't just they were talking to the world. This is worldwide. And while we're still here, don't take the poisons. Whoa! Don't drink the water. Uh-oh, watch what they're putting in them cans of food. But they do last 10 years. 10 years. Even though they put them dates on there. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't tell people to eat a 10-year-old can of food. I would. That's all I could say. I could say maybe over on Bitchute. I could definitely say what I want and be confident and say, I could say I eat a 10-year can of food. But over here, God knows what these monsters will make you want to do. Now we got 20 minutes to process this video on HELLOween, because this is the HELLOween video for my YouTube people to get this word out, because this is what are we going to do. The rest of the world are counting on our Constitution and our will and our patriotism and our love of this country, because they know, that when you get to harrythomas.info, you get the information that you need to wake other people up, because they know that when we get together, when we get all together, we will make a difference. I want to thank you for listening.